7 actions to make your website GDPR compliant. Hi, I'm Gary Gray from Amershams Digital Marketing, and I'd like to share with you the 7 actions you need to implement in order to make your website GDPR compliant. But first, a quick background to GDPR and why it's vital to update your website so you don't fall foul of these regulations, which, by the way, come into force on the 25th of May 2018. Now, every website in the UK needs to be GDPR compliant now. If you haven't been busy hiding under a rock in some mountain range, then you've already heard about GDPR. Now, GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulation, is a new law passed by the EU, the European Union, that mandates every UK website must be GDPR compliant. The fine for violating these requirements is as high as €20 million or 4% of income. Not only that, you may even be barred from serving any customer from the UK and the EU ever again. But do you really need to be GDPR compliant? A lot of people have asked me this, and the bottom line is yes. And if people from the UK and the EU can visit and interact with your website, then you need to be GDPR compliant. If people from the UK and the EU can add their details to a contact form or give you their data in any other way, then you need to be GDPR compliant. If your website makes use of any cookies or third-party integrations that uses cookies, such as Google Analytics, Google and Facebook Pixels, etc., then you need to be GDPR compliant. And it really doesn't matter whether you sell anything to the UK or EU businesses or not. If they can access your website, then you need to be compliant. You shouldn't take GDPR lightly because your business depends on your decisions and little mistakes can cost you big. And if you've logged in lately to any of the big name websites such as Google or Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, then all of them, yes, all of them updated their terms of service and privacy policy. And they've made changes to their website according to the requirements of GDPR. Now, they've covered themselves, but have you? Now, if the answer is no, then you're running a very serious risk. And if you're not GDPR compliant today, you're really not ready for business. And the worst, or best if you're an end user, is that it pins liability on businesses of all sizes, not just the giants like Facebook and Google, but really small players like me and you too. And there's no escaping GDPR. We have to conform. There's no option, not if you want to stay in business. And everybody has to take the journey to GDPR compliance, no matter how small you are, no matter how difficult it is, and no matter how much effort it takes. If you're running a business that's online, you'll need to be GDPR compliant. Compliance on the 7 key GDPR requirements. First of all, you need cookie consent. You should automatically inform your users about cookie use and get their consent. Terms and conditions acceptance. You need to get T&C consent from any visitor to the website and take them automatically to your terms and conditions page. Privacy policy. You must automatically redirect people to your privacy policy and get consent. Right to be forgotten. Collect right to be forgotten requests and automatically notify website owners and admin. Data access. Collect data access requests and automatically inform admin. Data breach notification. You need to send the data breach notification to all users as required by law. And data rectification. Collect data rectification requests and update owners and administrators. Now, that's a lot to take on board, but if you need help implementing the 7 key GDPR requirements, then call me, Gary Gray, on the number below, and I'm happy to spend at least 15 minutes with you to see how we can be of service. Or alternatively, set up an appointment with me by clicking on the link found below this video. I hope that you take advantage of the information that's in this video and actually implement the 7 key areas. My name is Gary Gray, and thanks for watching this video.